Hi everyone, welcome to Ajiro Tech. Yes, Ajiro Tech. So in this video, we're going to be looking at the CIE, IGCSE Information and Communication Technology, Paper 3, Data Analysis, and we'll be looking at the summer paper October-November 2021, the only variant for the summer paper. So let's dive into data analysis. Okay, so evidence one is your tax one is your evidence document which you're going to be creating. So let's just do that. Create a new word process document. Okay, now I have it open here, so I'm going to be working with this. Make sure your name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every page of this document. So I'm going to go to insert, header, 3 columns, type in your name, Ajiro, and the center number AN0117, candidate number 2023. Okay, what else? Save this evidence document in your work area as NND evidence underscore followed by a center number, a candidate number. So I'm going to click on file, click on save as. Where can I? Let me just quickly locate it. That will be easier for me to actually locate. So okay, I think this is okay. Alright, so I'm just going to paste it. Center number AN0117 underscore 2023. Okay, so that's completed. You will need your evidence document during examination to place screenshot when required. Tax 2 data analysis. You work for a company planning to recycle plastic waste washed up on the beaches of many islands in the Maldives. You will create a spreadsheet to calculate the cost of a return journey from the cycling center to an island to collect this plastic waste. All currency values must be in US dollars to 2 decimal places. So obviously this is for waste. But now don't get tensed up with all the write-up, whatever. They have to write something to let you know, right? So just let's stick to it. Alright, so open and examine the file N21 islands.cxv. Okay, I think this is okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Okay, take this off. Take this off. Let's see what we can. Okay. Okay, I think this is going to be the lookup. I think it's going to be for the lookup value. What else? This file will be used to provide data for the spreadsheet, and the data must not be copied or the file changed. Open and examine the file cost.csv in your spreadsheet. Okay, I think this is what we're going to use for our work. Okay. So I've done that. Place in the footer, right align the text cost prepared by. In the footer, right align click on insert, right on text. In the footer right align followed by a space, your name, center number EN 017, comma, candidate number. Then a space followed by on, then an automated date. We're going to save this file as this N21 course underscore center number underscore candidate number. Okay, click on view, click on normal, click on save as, paste this EN 017 underscore 2023 Excel workbook. Okay, and that's 3 marks, guys. Insert 2 new rows above row 1. Two new rows above row 1. Merge cell A1 to AC, A1 to C1, and enter the text cost of plastic remover for one island. To merge A1 to C1, click on home, merge and center, paste this. Okay. Format the merge cell A1 to C1 to contain 26 on a dark blue background. It's going to be a white. Okay. Format the spreadsheet to look like this. This is the cost of plastic remover for one island. Okay, the cost of plastic remover for one island. Okay. I think it's higher. Let me check. I think it's sans serif. Yes, it's sans serif because of this thickness here. Cost of plastic remover for one island. Yes, and I think this is bolded. Okay, I think we're good to go. 2:17. Okay, I think at the very least this has to be 16 pixels. Yeah, so we're good to go. And pretty much, yeah, I think it's just 3 marks, guys. So obviously you're not doing anything serious, because for some reason they have where the marks are coming from, and this is 6 marks, so obviously you're good to go. In cell B12, enter a function to look up the name of island using the code entered in cell B11. This is cell B11, so we're going to enter the name of the island, which is what? Island name. So let's do equals to VLOOKUP first. Look up this, comma, step by step, the name of the island. Okay, this is going to be for it. Comma, column, there is the second one, comma, and it's going to be an exact match. Okay, is Bahura. In cell B13, I'm already there. Enter a function to look up the distance of the island from the recycling plant. To look up the distance of the island, so equals to VLOOKUP. The lookup value will be this, comma, table array, distance from the recycling plant, is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth column is going to be an exact match. Okay, in cell B14, enter a formula to calculate the distance traveled to the island and back. To calculate what? Total distance. Okay, so this formula is going to be equals to distance from recycling plant okay, multiply this by, so that's the fuel cost. You want to look at the fuel use and the return journey time to get this done. Okay, to calculate the fuel use for the journey. No, I've done this. Calculate the fuel cost for the journey. So maybe this was wrong. So this will be the fuel used for the journey, and then we have the fuel cost. That makes sense. I didn't see this. So fuel used for the journey and the fuel cost. Okay, so that's that. This is the fuel cost. Moving on. In cell B18, okay, enter a formula so that the return journey time is less than 10 hours. Less than 10 hours, it displays the value for return journey time greater than greater or equals to 10 and less than or equals to 15, it displays the value 6. Greater than 15 hours, it displays the value 9. Okay, so we're going to use an if. So if, let me see, the return journey time is less than 10, comma, it's going to display 4. But if let me see, is greater than or equals to 10 and less than or equals to 15. Okay, so I've been able to go through this, and I think this is the logic behind it. Now I'm going to start again. It said in cell B18, enter a formula so that the return journey time, which we have no issue with, is less than 10. That if the return journey time, that if statement is less than 10, it displays this. And I think we have done this already. Okay, now this is where we have the issue here. They said if the return journey time is greater than or equals to 10 hours and less than or equals to 15 hours, it displays the value 6. Now this simply means an if and. Okay, so let's go forward. So I'm going to do an if statement, and I'm going to add the and here, and I'm going to test the logical. So if the return journey time is less than or equals to, right? Sorry, is greater than or equals to 10, it should display what? Okay, less than or equals to 10. Let me see. That's the first logical, and this is less than or equals to what? 15, right? Greater than 10, less 15. Okay, so we are done with this. It should what? Display what? It should display 6. S, it should return what? 9. Okay, so this simply means that because it's less than, so obviously anything more than this is going to give us that. So this is where the issue is, because this is an if and, right? That simply means it's greater than greater or equals to 10, less than or equals to 15. Okay, don't know if that makes sense. And we'll close this. Okay, so we have 4. Cost of crew in cell B19. Enter a formula to calculate the cost of the crew. Cost of the crew, okay, for the return journey. Each of them will have 2 crew members. Okay, for the return journey. So obviously we have equals to the return journey each journey we have 2 crew members at crew A. So this will now be multiply 2 times the crew rate Okay. Each journey we have two crew members at crew with A, okay, and other crew members will be paid at crew with B. Now for other crew members, which is 4 per hour, okay, we're going to have this formula, and I'm going to explain this. Now the reason why we're adding this is we have crew with A and crew with B. Now for other B, there's going to be a deduction of 2. The whole essence what we are having a deduction of 2 is we want to see that just as the first one, each journey will have 2 crew members paid at crew with A. Other crew members is going to be paid, but there's going to be a deduction of 2 members out from the crew. Okay, so if for example if there are 4, 2 goals. If there are 6, 4 goals. Okay, minus 2, and then this now will be multiplied by the crew with B. Okay, it's a little bit tricky, but we get the idea. So the return time will be multiplied by 2 of the crew members, a deduction of minus 2 of every of the crew members, then multiply the crew rate. Okay, all right. So the total crew is going to be 260. Okay, so this simply means that the return time will be multiplied with 2 of the crew members of that rate, and then the numbers of crew required, which is whatever number of crew required, right, which is B18. Oh, sorry, let me see. Okay, this will be B18. Okay, so if there are 4, 2 is going. If there are 6, 4 will be going. Okay, multiply by the crew rate of this. Okay, all right. In cell B20, enter a formula to calculate the total cost of the journey, which includes the fuel plus the crew and the port taxes. Okay, so apply the appropriate formatting to cells containing numeric values in the spreadsheet. Okay, and so we have the fuel. Okay, so that's your B3, which is your think which includes your fuel. Okay, that's fuel cost for the journey, the crew cost, and the taxes. Okay, we're going to apply appropriate formatting to cell contain numeric values in the spreadsheet. Okay, and this will be what? This will be dollars to two decimal places. Okay. Okay. What else? Fuel cost for the journey as well. This as well to two decimal places. Okay, I think these are the major things we've added. All right. Save your spreadsheet. Can we print the values first? Or let's put the values. I think this paper has been really tricky. I think the Eden part has not been easy at all. Just lots of logics to be used, understanding. Okay, cost of plastic. This should be down. Yes. Okay. And can I just okay, this is fine. This is fine by me. That's why it's important to always check. Very important to always check your work. Okay, I'm going to showing the values. Click on print. Fit on a single portrait page. Yes. Okay. Rows and column headings are not displayed. Grid lines are not displayed. Content of all cells are fully visible and be easily read and can be easily read. This is going to be printed out too. Okay. Nope. Okay. Print out too. Now we can go ahead printing the formulas. Click on formulas. Show formula. Obviously, this is going to be landscape. Rows and column headings are displayed. The grid line as well. Content of all cells are fully visible and can be easily read. Obviously, they want to see this. This is going to be my printout one. Let me move this here. Okay. Um, change the data to calculate the cost of plastic removal from the island with the code G5. Okay. Print a spreadsheet showing the values on a single portrait. Rows and column headings are not to be displayed. Corner of all cells are fully visible and be easily read. Okay, I'm just gonna check this. Portrait, fully visible and can be easily read. This is going to be printout 3. Open and examine the file. Okay. Cell B2 to 10 must calculate the average distances from the cycling to the island in each atoll, rounded up to the nearest mile. Enter a formula in cell B2 to display the average of the distance for the island in the first atoll. Okay. Okay. Do we have so another tricky question here. Now I've been able to do some calculations on this and to digest it. Now this is what they mean. We know the average distances, right? To calculate averages, no problem, right? So we're going to calculate the average distances from the cycling center. Now, right here is where you have your distance from the cycling plant to the island in each atoll. Now, enter a formula to display the average distance for the islands. And these are the islands here, okay, which is this atoll, okay. So these are the atoll, these are the islands rather. These are the islands here, okay, and these are the atoll, okay. Um, so basically, atolls are your islands, right? And they are surrounded with waters as a case, and that's why it's an island. Now, what are we going to do? Now, let's come back. Let's go to the island and let's see something. Now, we want to. Now, this is Gafu, and we want to see the average of each of them. Now, for example, let me do equals to average, and I do the average for this one. I'm going to have to 220, right? Now, to be able to do that here, I'm going to do equals to an average if. Find the average for the cell specified with the given condition criteria. So average if the range is going to be this, the criteria is going to be A2, which is GAFU. The average range, which is the normal range and where you want to get your average, will be here. Okay, and I'm hoping this should be able to do it for us. Okay, done. And what else again? Enter a formula, display the average. Okay. Okay. The average data from the circuit center initial to rounded to the nearest mile. Rounded to the nearest mile. Okay, so let's round it to the nearest mile. So I have equals to round, and I'm going to have to the nearest mile. Okay, now if I move this, it should be able to give me the averages of each of them. Okay, all right. Create and fully label. Okay, create and fully label an appropriate chart to display this data. So we need a chart. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. Click on insert. Okay, and the chart will be average distances from the cycling centers. Okay, there's going to be axis titles. This is going to be their total. And this, on the other hand, is going to be average distance. Okay, I think that's basically what we need here. Save the spreadsheet. I'm going to save this as a workbook. Evidence 1. Take a screenshot of the formula used to calculate the average distances. Place this in your evidence document. Make sure that all formulas are fully visible and can be easily read. Take a screenshot. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do this. Click on formulas. Show formula. Okay, and we're going to take our snipping tool. Okay, going to be evidence 1. Okay, the next one is take a copy of your chart. Place this in your evidence document. Make sure that all data and labels are fully visible and can be easily read. This has the highest mark. copy of your chart. So let me just take that real quick. Okay, right here. Now I'm going to right click on this, copy, and come here, evidence 2, and paste it. Okay, okay, I think I can do this. Come in, let me delete it. I'll paste it as a picture. Yeah, I think it's way better pasting as a picture. Then I can move it like this. Yeah, this is perfect. Move it with edges here. Okay, it's looking very clear. Okay. Um. So yeah, we're done. So let's just open our screenshots to see what has been done to this as well. This is your formulas, they're all visible. Liking it, print out 2, print out 3. Come in. The cost is in dollars, should be in dollar. And let me see, am I missing anything? Port taxes should also be in dollars. Let me just quickly fix it. It was in M1, so I didn't see this. This is why it's important to always go to your PDF, to always check. Always check. Okay? Because you can easily make some mistakes. To always, guys, always check. Very important to always check. Okay? It was an oversight. I missed this. I don't know how I missed it. But then again, it goes to show you that if you are not careful, you can make some silly mistakes. And I'm just gonna check if it's the same. Yep, it's the same. Okay, good. I'm going to print it again. Print. Nope. Okay, I think this should be. Yes. This is why it's so important to always check. This is going to be print out what? This should be print out 2. Yes. Okay, this is the new printout 2. Now let's compare it with this. Okay, so it should be the same thing. Yeah, it should be. Just yeah, it should be the same. So yeah, we're good. So it's important, like I said, to always check. Always at all time check. And yeah, this brings us to the end of it. And please, I think this paper was really tricky. It was really tricky. So it's important that you go through your work and to ensure that there are no errors. Go to your PDF, your printouts as much as possible. And please practice. Okay, that's how you get better. Okay, and like this video and subscribe. See you next time.